been like, I don't know, 10 days since I've done this, or we've done it. Took care of this. But look how much it's grown up. I was talking to Marie about this. Look at this, Marie. I don't know if you could see, but see this? That's up to, it's going up about that tall. And then I got a weed eater that's down. It's like not wanting to start. It was my good one. And then the other weed eater it works. It starts up easy. Doesn't give me a hard time starting up. But the string keeps getting loose on it. The string keeps coming out as I'm using it, even when I'm not bumping it. So it's a lot of ridiculousness that I have to put up with. And it's a struggle. It's a huge struggle. What makes this hard, taking care of this, is when I have equipment that doesn't cooperate. So we'll see how it goes today. So far, so good. I'm 5 minutes into weed eating, and I got the dog pen, the kennel done. I weed eat around the pond. Now I got to weed eat around here. I got to hit the back and the front as far as the weeds are concerned. Let's stop this. When I pull that, it's not coming out. Last few times I was using this, as I was using it, the string would fly out of this. But I checked it, and I have everything in there right. The spring is in there. The string's not coming out easy. Look, it's not coming out when I pull on it. So far, so good. The only thing I could think of is maybe I'm bumping it, and the bump on the bottom is so sensitive that if it just touches the ground, it releases string, and I don't know it. I don't know. It's weird, but I'm going slower than usual. Gotta do all this and back there. 50. I was able to use this weed eater with the string not flying out of the housing there, so that was great. It's 46 minutes straight. I edged all around, hit in between the trees, and island up front, all around the front of the property, all along the side. And so guess what? 7:50. Time for me to do this and get rid of a lot of that. It's very tall. Back there, that's down. All right, so I weed eated around there. I touched up all between the islands and everywhere, as best I could for today with the weed eater, and I actually push mowed all of this. Now this push mower right here, this piece of crap, Black Max, they probably put a Chinese engine on it and slap a big Briggs and Stratton label on there. It's utter crap, this Black Max. It's been in the shop. We had a friend work on it. He's a Delta mechanic, and it worked good when he was here, but today it doesn't want to work good. About a week later, it's dying out on me. So I had but I was able to do the front yard with this, but the rest of this, and part of the back, but the rest of it I had to push mow with this. Imagine this does a better job, although it's harder. This does a better job than a friggin' one with an engine. So I used that right there, old-timey one, to finish up back here. I'm not done. I have to touch up back there. And I just use it to do all of this right now. So it took me from 7:05 to 8:44 to do everything. But I had to use the old-timey push one without a motor, all up there, and all this. She wants to think it wasn't up to my knees. A lot of this grass was up in the backyard up to my calf. That's how high it was. I'm gonna wait another week. You can't wait another week. I had to get all the weeds in between here with the weed eater. And this shit's hard. With the motor engine, before it conked out, I did this. Yeah, the first impression was I got all the weeds in the island, and I mowed this entire lawn. That's the first impression. This weed eater that was my better weed eater doesn't work, but this one I used today. So let's see if it starts up, because these weed eaters have a habit of when you shut them off, they don't want to start up. It takes them like the next day to start up. So let's see. Well, I'll be darned. It works. Constant problems with equipment. This is working good for me. Put gas in it. Oh, what happened was I was using it. I didn't know the stupid housing fell off. This was the last time I used it, over a week ago, about 2 weeks ago. And I was using it, and I didn't know this was off in the filter, and so it might have sucked in dirt into it somehow. Nothing but problems. Housing on, check. Check.